Hey everybody, it's Donna from Tarot doing another Sunday SmackDown. We're going to take this die, which has all 12 signs on it, and we're going to roll it twice and find out who is dealing with who and do a reading for them. Let's roll. It is going to be Leo. Leo in a relationship with who? Leo and... is that Virgo? It is. I was just smack talking Virgo. Alright, just kidding. Alright, so... let's see. And I'm going to change the... okay, well... yeah. Then I'm going to change the title here. So it says Leo and Virgo. Alright, so... Leo versus... okay, yeah, I'll turn that on. I probably should have done that before. Yeah, okay. I probably should have done this before I couldn't do this. I couldn't edit this part because I didn't choose the signs yet. All right, so Leo versus Virgo. And oh, that's perfect. Woo! Okay. All right, so I'm happy now because I was able to edit something easily. All right, so is it oh, it's not blurry. Cool. Or at least it isn't, right? It doesn't look blurry. All right, this is good. Okay, so I don't know if you're the Leo or the Virgo, but we're doing a reading for you all. So we're going to choose a spread from the deck of spreads, and I think I'm going to use the Hocus Pocus deck because right now it's October when I'm filming this. Halloween month, so we'll do Hocus Pocus. Let's see. Managing depression. Nope, we're not doing that one. Reconciliation spread. All right, so it is a 5-card spread done with the Hocus Pocus deck. So, Leo, Virgo, which one are you? Which one are you? What's on the bottom? Okay, the King of Candles. And in this deck, okay, so potions is cups. Candles, I believe, is wands. I'm just looking to see anything that would suggest. I think okay, so pumpkins are pentacles. What are not? Oh, lightning. Okay, so lightning. Lightning would be swords. All right, so wow, confusing. All right, so the King of Candles is like the King of Wands. That's a Leo card. So let's see. That's a card also representing somebody who's very good looking. Has a lot of, they're very sexy, attractive, charismatic. They get a lot of attention, confident. All right, so, oh, and you know what? This deck, I did the edging last night because the spine was white and yet the front and back is dark. And I was like, that just doesn't look right. So let's see. I don't want the cards sticking together. All right, so 5-card spread done with Hocus Pocus. Leo, Virgo, what is going on with you all? And what's it called again? It's called the Reconciliation spread. So this would suggest that you're not together. You've either broken up or you're in separation. And let me move some other decks around. All right. So the past of the relationship is represented by, that's the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Potions, that's all about having options. So in the past, where there are a lot of people involved, also 7 of Cups can be a card of not being very realistic in love. So was there a lack of realism? Somebody was too, I don't know, like daydreamy about things, just not realistic. Or did somebody have their options open? So we will see. Actually, I kind of want to clarify, and I'm going to use this card to clarify that. 8 of Pentacles. That makes it seem, unless it's, okay, unless work is involved. Was it a lot of work, or was this a work thing? Was it not realistic because it was with somebody at work, or you work with, something to that effect, or was it just a lot of work in the past? What is the present of the relationship? The 10 of, ooh, now this actually looks good. So that's confusing. Now tens are endings and beginnings. They close out a cycle and begin a new one. But 10 of potions, 10 of cups, that's usually a really good card. That's a happily ever after card. So, this is supposed to be the present. And I actually want clarification on that. Make it a little clearer. That's commitment. Damn. So how could it be a reconciliation spread if in the present it looks like there's commitment and the happily ever after card is here? This almost looks like a wedding or marriage card. That is confusing as hell. What you should do, all right, we'll see. Maybe it'll make itself a little more clear in a second. What you should do, Ace of Pumpkins is like focus on making money. Pumpkins is Pentacles. New start, it's usually a new start that's very stable. It could also represent new money coming in, but it's focusing on, and you know what, with the 8 of Pumpkins, the card of work, I don't know, like it's like what you should do is focus on a new start that's stable, and then possibly focus on making money. But what you should not do, that makes no sense at all. Yeah, okay, this makes a lot more sense. What you should not do is be very, I don't want to say sneaky, but you need to be very upfront and transparent, because what you should not do is the moon, which is like try to hide things, be unclear, leave things, you know, to be assumed. You don't want to do that. You don't want to leave things up for assumption. So what is the future of this relationship? King of Swords. So, well, the King of Lightning, but the King of Swords, that's being honest, but it's not a real warm, fuzzy card. So, clarifying the King of Swords, the 10 of Swords, what the? Is, okay, so this is, 10 of Swords is usually an ending. What? Okay. Why would this end? Obstacles, delays, procrastination, lack of, stuck in the past, getting, it says playing small, I don't know if distance is a problem. It can also be a missed opportunity, but I ask, why would it end? Stuck in the past, delays, lack of planning, procrastination, just too many obstacles. So what kind of obstacles are there? Ooh. Well, that makes a lot more sense. I don't know, in here, what's on the bottom before I tell you this? Okay, so that makes sense too. The Justice card on the bottom of the deck, and that makes sense with what I'm going to tell you. This is a card of things being fair and in balance. It can also be a card of dealing with the justice system, like courts and law, you know, lawyers and all that. But I ask, what was the obstacle, right? That was my question. What's the obstacle? King of Pentacles in reverse. Someone being obsessed with money, greed. So if you were dealing with somebody who didn't want to play fair and they wanted you to be the one that does more financially or invests more, takes care of things, or floats them, you know, oh, can you spot me? You're like, I mean, things weren't fair financially. It says greed, indulgence, materialistic, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status. I feel like that right there, that line right there is probably more than anything the key. Corruption, financially inept, vices. There could be vices. You know, I don't know, habits, either substance abuse or something else. I don't know. Gambling, you know, I don't know, gambling, porn, drugs, whatever. But yeah, that's so. If things are going to end, it's because things have not been fair. So that, and it's financially unfair, I think is what it is. So somebody might be obsessed with like wealth and status, and want to try to keep up with the Joneses, but they can't. So they want to live the high life. So that now makes a little more sense with the 10 of Cups, because that would be an ending with the 10 of Swords. So where things stand now, the Hierophant, it's a lesson. This was a lesson. Wow. Okay, so what advice do we have for you? And I'm not going to use this deck because this deck is confusing as all hell. What advice do we have for you? I'm going to use this deck for the advice. Look what came out. The now is the Hierophant upright. The advice is like, don't commit to it. Wow. Freedom. So don't commit to it. Well, that was pretty easy. All right. Well, maybe not fun, but all right. So if this has resonated at all, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. And with that said, I think I'm going to go into the next SmackDown, and I'm going to actually do some editing before I do that. All right. Thank you. Love you. And I will see you all in the next SmackDown.